Visit elmhurst.org to explore the new City of Elmhurst website. Find out the latest Elmhurst news, pay utility bills and parking tickets, report concerns, and much more. Elmhurst.org is an ideal way to discover what Elmhurst offers your business, your family, your life.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Elmhurst College. This is Elmhurst, our kind of town. Tonight, we bring you Blue Jay Volleyball as the Blue Jays of Elmhurst College entertain the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, as we welcome you inside R.A. Faginal Hall. My name is Mark Kruger, delighted to have you with us here tonight, and you are in store to see one heck of a volleyball team here tonight. Talking about the Elmhurst College Blue Jays, they are ranked 5th in the nation, 27-4 overall. They are undefeated in the conference at 5-0. As for the Illinois Wesleyan Titans, well, they have yet to win a CCIW battle this year. They are 0-5, 9-17 overall. Now, Julie Hall's club, they have won their last 5 matches. Now, the big game as far as the conference is concerned is next Tuesday, November 5th, when they take on the Big Blue of Milliken. Milliken also undefeated in conference. So as for tonight, the Blue Jays certainly want to get geared up and play well as they head into that championship game next week. Julie Hall's team has won 5 straight, so they're playing awful good volleyball heading into tonight's match. We'll have the first game of this 5-game set, best of 5, coming to you from R.A. Faginal Hall. This is Elmhurst, our kind of town. Blue Jay Volleyball is coming up next.
And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First, the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. A starting goal hitter, 5'10" junior, number 1, Morgan Howard. A 5'1" junior outside hitter, number 5, Manny Brevard. A setter, 5'8" senior, number 7, Aaron Wachtel. A middle hitter, 5'11" instruction, number 15, Emily Knowles. An outside hitter, 5'10" freshman, number 15, Morgan Simpson. Outside hitter, 5'5", freshman, number 17, Warren Brewer. And an outside hitter, 5'9", junior, number 19, Kinsey Schweiders. The Titans are coached by Kevin Nelson Roberts, assisted by Chris Duncan, David Ray, George Antonio. Titans take the overall record of 9-17.
And welcome back to R.A. Faginal Hall as we get set for this CCIW matchup between the Blue Jays of Elmhurst College and the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. My name is Mark Kruger. Delighted that you could be with us here tonight. Set the starting lineups for you. First for Elmhurst, number 3, Sam Zarmak. She's the outside hitter, a junior out of St. Charles. She went to St. Charles East High School. Number 6, Marcy Novak. She's the right side outside hitter out of Cedar Rapids. Number 6, Marcy Novak. Talking about her, she is going to be the key for this Blue Jay team. She is an outstanding hitter, very powerful as well. Hannah Nimrick, number 7, is also a starter. She's the setter. Number 17, Caitlin Wilkes, is the middle hitter. Megan Reynolds is the starter as well. Number 23, Hannah Lesson, is the libero, and the defensive specialist, Dana Lonkar. She is a sophomore out of Chicago, Illinois, Marist High School. As for Illinois Wesleyan, Morgan Howard, Maddie Graybar, watch out for her, she's number 5, Erin Wachtel, Emily Knowles, Morgan Stenson, Lauren Brewer, and Kinsey Schweigert, your starters for the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. Illinois Wesleyan serving to get game number 1, I should say, underway. Pretty good volley and a carry on Illinois Wesleyan. It will give the point and the serve to Elmhurst. 1-0 Blue Jays. Caitlin Wilkes to serve it here. She is the 6-foot senior out of Union Grove, Wisconsin. A veteran crew here for these Blue Jays. That's why they're ranked, one of the reasons why they're ranked number 5 in the nation. They're also ranked number 5 because they're a very talented team. Another point here for the Blue Jays, and they start out with a 2-0 lead here in game number 1. Best of 5 here in this match. Play up to 25. It does go to a deciding 5th game. It will be up to 15. Blue Jays on the attack now in the white jerseys, and there's the kill by Sam Zarmak. And Sam Zarmak is the leading kill person for the Blue Jays. She comes into tonight's match with 314 kills on the year. Give her 315 with that one. Another point for the Blue Jays. A good start here. 4-0 lead in favor of the Blue Jays here in game number 1. Caitlin Wilkes continuing to serve here for Julie Hall's Blue Jays. Setting it up here to the near side, it's Zarmak once again with the kill. And Sam Zarmak sending it home, the cross kill, her 2nd kill of game number 1, and it's 5-0, and the Blue Jays off to a tremendous start here in game number 1. Oh, nice block at the net by Megan Reynolds. Reynolds is a 6'1" senior out of Thornton, Illinois. She went to Marion Catholic High School. Boy, I tell you what, folks around here at Elmhurst, they are excited about this Blue Jay volleyball team. They really feel that they have a shot to do something very, very special this season. Zarmak with the dink shot, but it's saved nicely by the Titans. Illinois Wesleyan getting it over. And now it's the Blue Jays on the attack, reverse, and she held it a little too long. Did Hannah Nimrick, and it will go over to Illinois Wesleyan. The Titans getting their first point of game number 1, 6-1. And serving it for Illinois Wesleyan is Morgan Stenson. Here's Zarmak again. Stenson cannot hold it for Illinois Wesleyan. It's another kill for Zarmak, and it's 7-1, 6-point lead here in the early going for Elmhurst. Nice block by the Blue Jays at the net. Nicely done. That was a combination of Zarmak and Megan Reynolds. And that gives the point to the Blue Jays, and they will also serve a timeout taken here by Kim Nelson-Brown. She's the head coach of Illinois Wesleyan, as the Blue Jays have jumped out to an early 8-1 lead here to start game number 1. I mentioned that next Tuesday, November 5th, will be the conference championship right here at R.A. Fagnall Hall. It'll be the Big Blue of Milliken. Milliken undefeated in conference play at 6-0. Elmhurst coming into tonight's match 5-0. 25 wins on the season, by the way, for Milliken. 27 wins on the season for Elmhurst. So that will decide your conference championship next Tuesday, November 5th. A couple teams tied for second. Carthage is 4-2 in conference play. Wheaton, the Thunder, 3-2 in CCIW play. Point for Illinois Wesleyan. It is now 8-2. So the Titans getting the point after they call the timeout. Alexa Cornish serving now for Illinois Wesleyan. She's out of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Over here to the near side, Zarmak. And the Titans cannot get it back. Another kill for Sam Zarmak, the junior out of St. Charles East. Lead is back up to 7 here for the Elmhurst College Blue Jays. Peggy Clemens, the 5'9" sophomore, to serve it for Elmhurst. And getting it over nicely, finding a hole in the defense, was Megan Reynolds. So Reynolds will get credit for a kill. And it's 10-2 in favor of the Blue Jays. Continuing to serve is Peggy Clemens. Wesleyan gets it over. And now it's the Blue Jays on the attack to the far side. And the kill nicely done by Jackie Povalonis. She is a 6-foot junior out of Lincoln Way East. Several girls on this Blue Jay team out of Lincoln Way East. A very, very good high school volleyball program. Clemens continuing to serve here, 9-point lead for the Blue Jays, and the lead is now up to 10. Blue Jays enjoying their biggest lead of game number 1. Again, we mentioned at the top that the Blue Jays are coming into this match riding a 5-game winning streak. Oh, there's a nice block at the net. And the point to the Blue Jays to make it 13-2. The last loss for the Blue Jays, they lost in 3 straight games. You have to go all the way back to October 12th at Calvin College was the last time the Blue Jays lost a match. So they seem to be peaking at the right time as we head into the conference championship game next Tuesday night. Blue Jays getting it over. On the far side now, oh, good block at the net by Illinois Wesleyan, and the Titans will get the point 13-3. Aaron Wachtel serving for the Titans. Coming up straight up the middle is Marcy Novak with the kill. It was deflected by Illinois Wesleyan, but it went out of bounds, so it's going to be a point for Elmhurst, 14-3. Marcy Novak leads the team in aces with 41. The jump serve by Hannah Lesson. Dink attempt by the Titans, but the Blue Jays get it over. Nicely done. And now it's the Blue Jays on the attack. Over here to the near side, it's Marcy Novak with the kill. So Novak went up the middle, and now this time she came here from the near side. And another timeout taken by Kim Nelson Brown and the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. 15-3 in favor of Elmhurst College. They have started out this match in very good fashion all around. Serving, blocking at the net. Offensively being very, very aggressive. The combination of Sam Zarmak and Marcy Novak. Sam Zarmak, the outside hitter. Marcy Novak over here on the right side, doing an outstanding job. Hannah Lesson, by the way, leads this Elmhurst team in digs coming into this match with 458. Megan Reynolds leads the team in blocks, the big 6'1" senior. She has 142 blocks on the season. And Katie Reffer leads the team in assists with 300 exactly coming in to the match here tonight. Kill attempt by Maddie Graybar, and it's blocked nicely at the net by the Blue Jays. So it's 16-3 in favor of Elmhurst. Hannah Lesson to serve. Blue Jays have really done a nice job at the net, although they couldn't get that one that time, as it finds the ground, and the Titans get the point, 16-4. Blue Jays setting it up to the far side, and it's just a little bit too long. So the point will go to Illinois Wesleyan to make the score 16-5. If you just tuned in, we are in game one as that serve goes into the net. The point will go to Elmhurst. And we got a couple of substitutions here. Hannah Nimrick will come back into the game. And serving is Lonkar. Dana Lonkar back into the game. Nice shot by Novak to get it over. Blue Jays back on the attack. Set it up here for Novak, but she just has to get it over. Far side. Nice dig. And we got a whistle on the far side. It looks like a carry situation, or I believe the Titans ran into the net. So that means a point goes to the Blue Jays. That makes it 18-5. Yeah, these games are up to 25. That one is out, so the point goes to Elmhurst. The lead is now 19-5. Substitution for Illinois Wesleyan. Number 3, Tara Adams coming into the game, 5'10" freshman. Nice block at the net by the Titans. That was nicely done there by number 13, Emily Knowles, the middle hitter, 5'11", freshman out of Belleville, Illinois. So Illinois Wesleyan with a couple of freshmen out there on the court. 19-6, Blue Jays, and a block, but it was into the net, so that point is going to go to Elmhurst. Back into the game, Sam Zarmak, number 3. Marcy Novak's going to serve it here for Elmhurst. 20-6 in favor of Elmhurst. Blue Jays setting it up here to the near side. Zarmak lets it fly, and she's going to get another kill. Sam Zarmak looking awful impressive here in game number 1. 21-6 in favor of Elmhurst. Into the net. The Blue Jays were into the net, so the point is going to go to Wesleyan. 21-7. Serving for Illinois Wesleyan, Lauren Brewer. Here's Zarmak. Titans just do get it over. Zarmak again, but a little bit too long. So the Titans with a point, make it 21-8. And if you're Julie Hall, you certainly want your Blue Jays to close out games in dominant fashion. We'll see if the Blue Jays can do that here in game number 1. And that one is long, so the Blue Jays will get a point to make it 22-8. And serving for the Blue Jays is going to be Caitlin Wilkes. There's a good look at Caitlin. 22-8, Blue Jays with the lead. Now it's Illinois Wesleyan on the attack to the far side, and not getting it is Dana Lanier. or Lonkar, I should say. Lonkar did get her right hand on it. The diving effort, but the point going to Wesleyan, 22-9. Continuing to serve, Morgan Stenson for Illinois Wesleyan. Blue Jays can't handle that one. Another point for Illinois Wesleyan to make it 22-10. Stenson will continue to serve here for Illinois Wesleyan. Kill attempt, and that was successful by Hannah Jasinski. Point to Elmhurst, making it 23-10. Elmhurst enjoying its biggest lead of game number 1. Over here to the near side, and the kill attempt by Aaron Wachtel is good. Side out for the Titans to make it 23-11. Just tuned in, this is game number 1. Best of 5 here, CCIW battle between Elmhurst and Illinois Wesleyan. Over here on the near side, nice little dink attempt by Megan Reynolds. But Illinois Wesleyan was there to answer it, and they are going to get the point. Titans with another point to make it 23-12. Serving Alexa Cornish. And there's the kill by Elmhurst. Jackie Pavlonis. And this is game point, 24-12 in favor of Elmhurst. Peggy Clemens to serve game point. The Elmhurst crowd at its feet here at R.A. Fagenal Hall, looking for a victory here in game number 1. Here is Novak, and she drills it down the baseline. But it was out, so the point to Illinois Wesleyan. Hold everything, 24-13. Wachtel to serve for the Titans. Here's Novak, and she cannot get it over the net. Kind of hit the palm of her hand there, didn't get a lot of power in that ball. And it is now a 10-point Blue Jay lead, 24-14. And that serve is way long, and the Blue Jays get game number 1 here from R.A. Fagenal Hall. Your final here in game 1, 25-14. We'll step aside and come back for game number 2. This is Elmhurst, our kind of town.
Making the world a better place is an intricate puzzle. And piece by piece, the women and men of Rotary have worked hard to fight hunger, promote literacy, and move the world toward peace. But there is still much to be done, still some missing pieces. And one of those missing pieces is you. Learn how you can help Rotary put together a better world.
And we welcome you back to Elmhurst College. We are inside R.A. Fagenal Hall for Blue Jay Volleyball. We just finished game number 1, in which the Blue Jays knocked off Illinois Wesleyan by a score of 25-14. This is a CCIW battle. My name is Mark Kruger. Delighted to have you with us here tonight as Elmhurst College comes into tonight's match with an overall record of 27-4, undefeated in CCIW play at 5-0. The Blue Jays are ranked number 5 in the nation among Division III schools. Meanwhile, Illinois Wesleyan enters tonight's match with a record of 9-17, 0-5 in CCIW play. So the two teams switching sides here. Elmhurst College with the white jerseys with the white numbers, the white lettering with Elmhurst across the back. Navy blue shorts. Illinois Wesleyan with the white jerseys, with the green jerseys with the white numbers and the green shorts. We mentioned that Elmhurst coming into tonight's match having won 5 straight matches During the middle of the season, there was a time when they had won 11 straight. Check that, 13 straight, a 13-game winning streak in the middle of the season for Elmhurst College. And so now they are getting geared up towards the big conference championship game, which will be played right here at R.A. Fagin Hall on Tuesday night, November 5th, against Millikin. Both Millikin and Elmhurst undefeated in CCIW play. All right, game number 2 underway here at R.A. Fagin Hall. Far side, Zarmak, and she gets the kill to start game number 2. She was so impressive in game number 1. Her and Marcy Novak really were dominating in game number 1. Far side again, it's Zarmak. This time the Titans get it over. Again to Sam on the far side. This time she tries to dink it over, but the Titans do a good job of getting it over. See if they go to Zarmak again. No, instead they go here to the near side, and getting the kill is Caitlin Wilkes. Wilkes with the kill. Blue Jays looking awful tough here tonight. Their all-around game has been outstanding so far here tonight. Again, rally scoring, so a point will be awarded after every serve. That ball, another kill by Caitlin Wilkes. And so Elmhurst off to a great start here in game number 2, very similar to the start in game number 1. Zarmak. Titans and a carry, and so Elmhurst will get the point. And it's the Blue Jays leading 4-0 here in game number 2. The Blue Jays started off game number 1 leading 6-0. And here in game number 2, they lead 4-0. Zarmak again with the kill. She has been absolutely outstanding for the Blue Jays, and again, they're off to a great start. 5-0 Elmhurst here in game number 2. As you see, Novak serving it for Elmhurst, and an ace. An ace for Novak. That's her 42nd ace of the year. She's the team's leader in that category. So, just like in game number 1, Elmhurst starts off game number 2 with a 6-0 lead. As that serve goes a little bit long, and it's going to be 6-1. Illinois Wesleyan serving Morgan Stenson. Zarmak goes cross kill. Point to Elmhurst. And it's 7-1. Caitlin Wilkes will serve it up here for the Blue Jays. Boy, Julie Hall has to be awful impressed with the way her Blue Jays have played so far here tonight. That cross kill attempt is out, so the Blue Jays will get another point, and it's 8-1 in favor of Elmhurst. Illinois Wesleyan calling another timeout here. 8-1 in favor of Elmhurst as we are in the midst of game number 2. Again, best of 5 in this CCIW match. As you take a look at the Illinois Wesleyan Titans breaking their huddle. As they come out here and try to regroup after trailing by 7 here in game number 2. And I mentioned Julie Hall. She has to be awful pleased with the way her Blue Jays have not only been serving, but how well they have been blocking at the net, and of course the kills by Sam Zarmak, Marcy Novak, Caitlin Wilkes, everybody contributing here for the Blue Jays. Julie Hall, the head coach at Elmhurst, you saw her there. She has just done an amazing job as the head coach, and there is an ace for Caitlin Wilkes. Julie Hall is probably going to get the CCIW Conference Coach of the Year award. Just doing an outstanding job here at Elmhurst. And there is a kill attempt, and it is successful by Morgan Howard, the 5'10 junior out of Darien, Illinois. She went to Hinsdale South High School. And so that makes it 9-2 in favor of Elmhurst. Maddie Graybar to serve for Illinois Wesleyan. And a carry by Hannah Nimrek will give Illinois Wesleyan the point to make it 9-3. So Graybar will continue to serve here for Illinois Wesleyan. Zarmak. Here's Wesleyan on the attack. Elmhurst gets it over. A nice kill by Hannah Nimrek. Looked like Hannah was thinking about setting it up. In the very last moment, she decided to go for the kill herself, and it was successful. Hannah Nimrek, the setter, only a freshman out of Port Byron, Illinois. And it's 10-3 in favor of Elmhurst. Nice block. Again, another block. Nicely done at the net by Elmhurst. Megan Reynolds. A couple of back-to-back blocks at the net. And it is 11-3 in favor of the Blue Jays. The Titans have not yet really threatened the Blue Jays so far here in this match, as that one goes a little wide. Titans with the point to make it 11-4. And so serving will be Morgan Howard. 5'10 junior, and now it's the Blue Jays on the attack, and nicely done there by Hannah Jasinski. Middle hitter, 5'9 freshman, finding a hole in the Titan defense to make it 12-4. As we see Rhoda Mena, 5'7 freshman, getting the serve for Elmhurst. And the kill attempt down here by the near side by Jackie Pavalonis is wide, and that gives Wesleyan the point and the serve, making it 12-5. Serving for Wesleyan, Aaron Wachtel, and the point going to Elmhurst. Side out for the Blue Jays, 13-5 here in game number 2. Hannah Lusson, the 5'6 sophomore out of Bloomington, Illinois, is serving. To the far side, Novak, and she is going to get the kill as it was deflected at the net by Illinois Wesleyan. So Novak with the kill, that gives the Blue Jays a 14-5 lead here in game number 2, and a timeout taken by Illinois Wesleyan. Here in game number 2. Tonight's action, by the way, the only conference action going on in the CCIW tonight. There will be some matches on November 1st. Chicago and North Central in a non-conference matchup. University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire will take on Illinois Wesleyan on Saturday. Elmhurst will be at Benedictine on Saturday. DePaul will be taking on North Central. North Park is at Simpson. Lawrence will be taking on Carthage. That will all be Saturday. But after this match, the big CCIW Conference Championship match will be on Tuesday, November 5th. Milliken and Elmhurst, the two undefeated CCIW teams, will battle it out here on Tuesday, November 5th. Wesleyan getting the point here, coming out of the timeout to make it 14-6. Novak. She's going to get credit for the kill, as Illinois Wesleyan cannot return. And that makes it 15-6. Into the game for Elmhurst, and now serving is number 24, Dana Lonkar. Take a good look at Dana. 15-6, and there's an ace. Dana Lonkar with the ace. Her 14th ace of the season to make it 16-6. And now the lead is up to 11 as Emily Knowles hits it into the net. 17-6 in favor of the Blue Jays. Oh, nice job by Lonkar to get it back in play. Blue Jays get it over. Now they're on the attack. And the kill attempt is successful in the middle by Caitlin Wilkes. Good effort that time by everybody for the Blue Jays. It is 18-6 in favor of Elmhurst. We are in game number 2. The Blue Jays won game 1, 25-14. Novak tried to dink it. Wesleyan getting it over. But like Wesleyan carried the ball, and so that is going to give a point to Elmhurst to make it 19-6. Lesson will continue to serve here. Substitution, Sarah Udelhoffen in for Illinois Wesleyan. Nice block by Novak and Wilkes at the net. Here's Novak for the kill attempt. Oh, nice block by Wesleyan. Wilkes gets it over. Oh, good effort that time at the net by Wilkes and Rufford. But the point is going to go to Wesleyan to make it 19-7. Serving it into the net was Lauren Brewer of Wesleyan. So the Blue Jays get their 20th point of game number 2, 20-7 in favor of the Blue Jays. Novak to serve it. Boy, again, another nice block at the net. That one is hit into the net. Point to Elmhurst to make it 21-7. Boy, again, I cannot emphasize how well the Blue Jays have been defensively blocking at the net here in this match. Novak continuing to serve. Blue Jays now just have to get it over, and they do. It's Wesleyan on the attack. And a cross-court kill is successful there by Illinois Wesleyan's Sarah Udelhoffen. That makes the score 21-8. Wesleyan continuing to serve here. Far side kill attempt by Mena. And that kill is successful by Caitlin Wilkes. Wilkes with the kill to make it 22-8. Caitlin Wilkes will serve after the kill. Wilkes with a nice bump. Novak with the kill and another point for the Blue Jays, 23-8. Novak with the kill from the back row. Wilkes continuing to serve it here for the Blue Jays. 2 more points for Elmhurst, and they will capture game number 2. And the dink shot is a little bit wide that time by Megan Reynolds. Good idea, but it landed just a little bit wide to make it 23-9. Udelhoffen serving for Wesleyan. Cross-court kill is successful by Megan Reynolds. And now it's game point. 24-9, and the Blue Jay crowd on its feet once again here for game point. Blue Jays won game one, 25-14. Game two is at 24-9. And there's the kill by Rhoda Mena, and that gives the Blue Jays the victory here in game number two. Blue Jays win game two, 25-9, and they take a commanding 2-0 lead in this match against Illinois Wesleyan. We'll take a timeout and come back for game number three. This is Elmhurst, our kind of town.
There are several thousand collisions involving trains each year, which result in over 1,000 injuries and several hundred deaths. A majority of these deaths occur when someone is struck by a train while trespassing on railroad property. Remember, railroad property is private property. Trespassing along railroad property is not only against the law, it's very dangerous. Avoid taking shortcuts. The only safe place to cross railroad tracks is at a designated crossing. Don't get caught dead on the tracks. Stay off, stay away, stay alive.
And welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall as we get set for game number three of this best of five. The Blue Jays trying to make it three straight. We had a Halloween costume contest in between games 2 and 3, and apparently it was the Teletubbies that won the best costume. So congratulations to the Teletubbies for winning best costume. There are quite a few original costumes in the crowd here the night before Halloween. Everybody having a great time here at R.A. Fagnall Hall. We hope you are as well, watching it at home. Just tuned in. Elmhurst has been dominating, to say the least. The Blue Jays won game number one, 25-14. They came back and looked just as impressive in game number two, winning 25-9. So here we are, getting ready to start game number three. Elmhurst coming into tonight's match 27-4, ranked 5th in the nation, 5-0 in CCIW play. Illinois Wesleyan 9-17 overall. They have yet to win a CCIW match. They are 0-5 heading into tonight's match. Julie Hall, the head coach for the Blue Jays, putting together an outstanding season, one of the best seasons in the history of Blue Jay volleyball. Elmhurst will begin serving here to start game number three, and we're underway. My name is Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you all the action. Sam Zarmak, and why not? She starts off game three the way she started off games 1 and 2, and that is with a successful kill. She's been outstanding tonight. Caitlin Wilkes, she has been outstanding as well. She starts the serving for Elmhurst. 1-0 Blue Jays here in game three. Blue Jays doing a nice job of getting it over. Zarmak gets it over. Wesleyan on the kill, and that is successfully done by Morgan Stenson. And so that ties the game up at 1, and Stenson will serve. That is the first tie, by the way, of this entire match, as Elmhurst breaks that tie very quickly. It is now 2-1 in favor of Elmhurst. Hannah Nimrick will serve it here, number 7 for Elmhurst. Elmhurst jumped out to quick early leads in both games 1 and 2. As a matter of fact, they jumped out to 6-0 leads in games 1 and 2. Kill attempt, but the Blue Jays get it over. Pretty good volley going right here. And now it's Wesleyan on the attack. Elmhurst gets it over. That's Suarez, and the point going to Elmhurst. Suarez will get credit for the kill. Jessica Suarez, right side hitter. She is a freshman out of Peru, Illinois. Went to LaSalle, Peru. So Coach Julie Hall trying to get everybody involved, trying to get everybody some action here in game number 3. Another point for the Blue Jays to make it 4-1. Hannah Nimrick will continue to serve for the Blue Jays. 4-1 lead as Elmhurst trying to make it 3 straight. Good block by Wesleyan. Up the middle, Novak. But Wesleyan answers, and a nice block. Combination of Zarmak and Reynolds giving the point to the Blue Jays. 5-1, favor of Elmhurst. Far side, and the kill attempt by Udelhoffen is wide, and Elmhurst will continue to serve. 6-1. Elmhurst has led in all 3 games now, 6-1. So they certainly have started out each game very nicely. Up the middle, Novak, and just a little too long. Point to the Titans, making it 6-2. Serving now for Illinois Wesleyan, Sarah Udelhoffen. 6-2 Blue Jays. We are in game number 3, best of 5, and that one is long. Oh no, check that. They're saying that, yeah, it is long. So point going to Elmhurst. Oh, check that, Noah. They did reverse it. An ace for Udelhoffen, making it 6-3. And that time it was a little bit long, almost in the exact same spot, but it was just a little bit long. So Elmhurst gets the point to make it 7-3. And Peggy Clemens will serve for Elmhurst, number 28. 5'9" sophomore out of Mother McCauley. Talk about a very good high school volleyball program. Mother McCauley certainly is that. Point for the Titans as Morgan Howard got credit for the kill. She now serves. 7-4. Oh, nice left-handed kill by Jessica Suarez. Her second kill of game number 3. Hannah Lesson will serve it here now for Elmhurst. 8-4 in favor of the Blue Jays. And a carry by Illinois Wesleyan. Check that, a carry into the net, I should say, for Elmhurst as they made contact with the net. So that gives the point to Illinois Wesleyan to make it 8-5. And the kill by Caitlin Wilkes. And that was up there for the taking as it was just hanging around right on top of the net. Caitlin showing some nice springs. And the 6-foot senior sending home another kill to make it 9-5. Nice block again for the Blue Jays. And the kill attempt is successful by Caitlin Wilkes. That was set up beautifully by Hannah Nimrick. And that makes it 10-5 as the Blue Jays have doubled up on the Titans. That one hits the top of the net and goes over, which is still good. Into the net, Blue Jays. Nice job of getting it over, but carrying it for Elmhurst. And so Wesleyan will get the point to make it 10-6. So the Titans are battling the Blue Jays here in game number 3, trailing by just 4. Jump serve by Kinsey Schwager. Kill attempt goes long. And the point goes to Wesleyan to make it 10-7. Schweigart continuing to serve here for the Titans, the junior out of Bourbonnais, Illinois. She attended Bradley Bourbonnais. That one cannot be handled by the Titans. Too much power by Novak to make it 11-7. And so Marcy will now serve it for Elmhurst. 4-point lead for the Blue Jays, and that ace attempt was long and wide, and so Wesleyan gets the point, making it 11-8. Three-point lead for the Blue Jays. Zarmak, she's been a little bit quiet since the start, but not there. She gets another kill. And that makes it 12-8 in favor of the Blue Jays. And Caitlin Wilkes now serving. 4-point lead for Elmhurst. Nice job at the net. Boy, that made it look easy there between Megan Reynolds and Sam Zarmak. And a timeout taken by Illinois Wesleyan here. 5-point lead for Elmhurst. Again, we are in game number 3. Game number 1, Elmhurst College winning by a score of 25-14. Game number 2 also won by the Elmhurst College Blue Jays. The final in game number 2, 25-9. So here we are in game number 3, 13-8, a 5-point lead as the Blue Jays looking for the clean sweep over Illinois Wesleyan. Blue Jays looking for their 28th win of the season. Amazing. They very well could go into that CCIW Conference Championship game next Tuesday with 30 wins. Because on November 2nd, they'll be playing University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. Blocked at the net, nicely done. Again, it was the combination of Zarmak and Reynolds. 14-8 now in favor of the Blue Jays. And you know, you talk to the girls on this team, and you talk to Julie Hall, as that dink attempt successfully done. Nicely done, nice decision by Sam Zarmak to make it 15-8. And certainly they are thrilled about the opportunity to win a CCIW Conference Championship. They certainly want to go through the conference undefeated to the Blue Jays, but they really have their goals set on a higher goal than just a conference championship. As that kill was completed successfully by the Titans to make it 15-9. They have gone deep into the tournament in years past, but you know, they really feel that with the seniors on this team, the leadership, as that ball goes sailing long, another point for the Blue Jays, that they can certainly go deep into the tournament. And certainly the CCIW Conference has prepared them nicely for their potential long run into the tournament. Here's Zarmak, and another kill for Sam. Oh my. With authority on that one. We'll make it 17-9, and now the Blue Jays starting to pull away here in game number 3. Into the game for Elmhurst, number 4, Shannon Burns. She's a 5'10" sophomore out of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And that one is a little bit wide on that serve, so the point going to Wesleyan to make it 17-10. Coach Julie Hall trying to get as many Blue Jays into this match as she possibly can. Zarmak from the second row getting it over. Here's Zarmak again. And the Titans cannot handle it. 18-10. And Zarmak is clearly in double figures with kills so far in this match. Boy, she has just been absolutely amazing. 5'11" junior out of St. Charles East High School, Sam Zarmak. Dink attempt. Oh, nice decision that time by Illinois Wesleyan. The Titans get the point to make it 18-11. Again, we are in game number 3. Blue Jays lead 2-0. And the Titans cannot get it over. Hitting it into the net was Udelhoff, and so the point to the Blue Jays to make it 19-11. Into the game for Elmhurst, number 21, Sam Horvath. Horvath, a 6-foot sophomore out of Brookfield, Wisconsin. Attended Brookfield Central High School. So another new face in the lineup for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst over here to the near side. Kill attempt by Burns, and the Titans answer. There's a kill by Horvath. So Horvath contributing, and it is now 20-11 in favor of the Blue Jays. And head coach Kim Nelson-Brown calling a timeout for Illinois Wesleyan, as the Blue Jays smell a 3-game sweep, as he said. Then you take a look at some of the Teletubbies and some of the Halloween outfits on display here in the crowd at R.A. Fagnall Hall, and they're enjoying themselves here tonight. They have seen some outstanding volleyball by Coach Julie Hall and the Elmhurst College Blue Jays. The 5th-ranked team in the nation, and you can see why. They have been dominating here tonight against Illinois Wesleyan. Anna Lesson will serve it up here for the Blue Jays. Looking to take it home. 20-11 in favor of the Blue Jays. And sending it home for Illinois Wesleyan. That was probably one of the easiest kills that Kinsey Schweigart is going to get to make it 20-12. Serving now for Wesleyan, Aaron Wachtel. Suarez with the left-handed kill to make it 21-12. Suarez having a very fine game number 3, the freshman. Dana Lankar will serve. 21-12 Elmhurst. Nice diving effort by Lesson, but the point is going to go to Illinois Wesleyan. 21-13. Schweigart to serve for Illinois Wesleyan. Nice jump serve by Schweigart. And that one is long. Point to Illinois, point to Elmhurst, I should say. It was wide as well. And that makes it 22-13. Shannon Burns will serve it here for the Blue Jays. Boy, a very business-like approach to this match by the Blue Jays. They just kind of go about their business. Cross-court kill attempt goes long. Another point for the Blue Jays. 23-13, 10-point lead. Into the game for Illinois Wesleyan, number 23, Tara Adams. Adams, a freshman out of Tinley Park, Illinois, went to Andrew High School. Wesleyan, and that one goes wide. 24-13. The Blue Jay crowd on its feet for match point. Shannon Burns to serve. Blue Jays looking for 3 straight wins and the match. Zarmak, and why not? Why not? It goes to Sam Zarmak in game number 3 and the match taken by the Elmhurst College Blue Jays. What an effort tonight by head coach Julie Hall and her Elmhurst College Blue Jays. Elmhurst winning game number 1, 25-14. They follow that up with an impressive game 2, 25-9. And in game 3, they get the sweep, winning game number 3 by a score of 25-13. So Elmhurst College now improves its overall record to 28-4. The Blue Jays are now 6-0 in CCIW action. Meanwhile, Illinois Wesleyan 9-18 overall, 0-6 in conference play. So I want to thank our entire production staff here tonight, our director, Glenn Liljeberg, our producer, Gina Urich, and once again, our entire crew. Great job. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's telecast. So until next time, I'm Mark Ruger. So long, everybody.
Hi, I'm John Quigley, President and CEO of the Elmhurst Chamber of Commerce and Industry. In these challenging economic times, it's imperative that our residents and businesses band together to not only shop Elmhurst, but buy Elmhurst whenever possible. We have great stores in our city center, Spring Road, Butterfield Road, York and Villette Streets, St. Charles and Route 83, North Avenue and Lake Street, along North York and even Grand Avenue. I ask for your help. Let's keep our tax dollars in Elmhurst.